Hey, Info Shorts viewers, welcome back to another quick guide. Today, we're diving into the world of credit scores. We'll demystify the numbers and hand you practical tips to boost and sustain a stellar credit score. So buckle up and let's get started. First things first, what exactly is a credit score? Well, think of it as your financial report card, but instead of grades, you get a 3-digit score. This score is a numerical representation of your credit worthiness. That is, how likely you are to repay borrowed money. Credit scores typically range from 300, which is the lowest, to a perfect score of 850. The higher your score, the more attractive you are to lenders, landlords, and even potential employers. It's like a financial trust barometer, showing how well you've managed your credit in the past and indicating how well you're likely to handle it in the future. So the better your credit score, the better your chances of getting a loan, renting an apartment, or even landing a job. Fascinating, isn't it? Now let's move on to the good stuff. How to improve and maintain that score. Tip number 1, pay your bills on time. This might sound like common sense, but it's a crucial one. Timely payments account for a significant portion of your credit score, so it pays to avoid late fees. Set up reminders, automate payments, do whatever it takes to keep that record clean. Moving on to tip number 2, keep your credit card balances low. Aim to use no more than 30% of your available credit. It's not about how much credit you have, but how well you manage it. This shows lenders that you're a responsible borrower. And finally, tip number 3, don't close old credit accounts. It might seem counterintuitive, but the length of your credit history matters. Keeping those old accounts open can demonstrate a long and reliable credit history. Those were some quick tips on improving your credit score. Now let's talk about maintaining it. Alright, you've improved your score. Now let's talk maintenance. Maintaining a good credit score isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. A key part of that process is regularly checking your credit reports for errors. An incorrect late payment or debt can drag your score down, so it's important to dispute any discrepancies you spot. Remember, you're entitled to a free report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus every year. Now, on to new credit accounts. While it might be tempting to open a bunch of new accounts to increase your available credit, this could actually hurt your score. Each time you apply for credit, it can cause a small, temporary dip in your score. And having too many new accounts can be viewed as risky behavior by lenders, which could further impact your score negatively. Now that we've covered maintaining your score, here are a couple of bonus tips. Consider diversifying your credit mix. Having a variety of credit types can show potential lenders that you're capable of managing different forms of credit responsibly. This doesn't mean you should go out and apply for every type of credit available. Instead, it's about naturally building a diverse credit portfolio over time. This might include a mix of credit cards, retail accounts, installment loans, finance company accounts, and mortgage loans. Now, let's talk about patience. Building and maintaining a healthy credit score isn't a sprint, it's more like a marathon. It takes time, consistency, and good financial habits. Make sure you're paying your bills on time, keeping your credit utilization low, and checking your credit reports for errors. These are the cornerstones of a good credit score. And finally, be patient. Building and maintaining good credit takes time, so stay consistent with your healthy financial habits. And there you have it, our quick guide to understanding and improving your credit score. We've unraveled the mystery of credit scores, offered practical tips for boosting your score and maintaining it. If this guide was helpful, like, subscribe and suggest new topics. Until next time, stay financially savvy.